have a form of godliness. The Bible begins to speak in the book of Revelations. It says something so profound. It says, behold, I stand at the door and knock. Are you understanding that Jesus was actually speaking about a church? If it's a church service, what is Jesus doing outside? Scripture begins to speak to us about how in the book of Revelation there is a church that has a reputation of being on fire, but they are dead. Are you understanding how easy it is to fall into that temptation? To fall into that category? That everybody knows you as the prophet, as the apostle. But deep down on the inside of your heart, you know your heart no longer burns for him. There is an awakening of our spirits, men, that is so critical for such a time as this. We speak about the ministry of prayer. We speak about the ministry of intercession. We love the fire. We love revival. But listen, revival cannot come except a people learn how to go back to the place of the secret. Without any mic, without any YouTube live stream, without any eyes, without your choir leader seeing you, except a people learn how to wait on God. Not for his fire to come upon you or even for his glory to come upon you so that you can be the preacher of your generation. Except a people come back to the place of waiting so that first and foremost God may mark you with himself and so that you may worship him just for the sake of worshiping. We would lose, we would not see the actual manifestation of the revival that we need to see. Hearts need to burn again for God. Why? Because it's not just about you anymore. It's now about the nations. Because it's not just about you anymore. It's now about your family. Because it's not just about you anymore. It's because of that which you are called to reproduce. Because if a generation stay, you see, many times there's people who ask, what happened to the millennials at a certain age? There's a certain age of millennials who have left church. Because there's been a people who thought it was just about them and didn't rise up. And so people's mentors were going back to the clubs. And people that were meant to birth revival movements had not enough on the inside of them to withstand the times. In this hour, God is calling a people to rise up in a deeper level and in a deeper passion and a deeper level of hunger for the place of the secret. I love what you said about David, how David first started in the secret. His brothers were out there doing great things, serving serving the king of Israel. But David was in the backyard, playing the harp, having a good time with the Lord. God is the only lifter of man, but God does not lift in public. People of God, there's a measure of God you can never see except in the secret. There was a season in my life where God led me to pray all night every Friday. I think I'll start sometimes at 9 p.m., sometimes at 10 p.m. And I'll just pace my room floor. I'll many times end at 5 a.m. I'll just pray. I had one rule. You're not allowed to sit down. And so for hours I would stand, I would wait, I would pray, building capacity. I had no desire to hold a mic. All my desire till now is just to see his face. Just to know him. A revelation that I had with the Lord is that indeed you are alive and you are breathing and you have feelings, you have emotions. You are a being, just like I am alive and I am breathing. I have things I like, I dislike. The Lord has his passions too. And I wanted to get to know that. I wanted to get to know what was in the heart and in the mind of God.